Hello everyone, and welcome to my overview of the K&F Professional Backpack 30 litre. Now K&F have sent me the bag to review, and I've got a few things in mind as to what I want to use the bag for. Now I'll be going out for hikes, I'll be going out doing the Wainwrights with my wife, I'll be taking it out when I'm doing Astro. The bag itself, because of its size, I might be able to take it on holidays as well, so I could take it on a plane or whatever, or just a bag that I can just take away with us when we go away. Even if we go away in the camper van with the dogs, it should be a decent bag. Now this isn't obviously going to be a full review of it. The reviews are going to be kind of after I do like individual things with the bag, and I'll give you my thoughts as to how the bag performed when I'm doing, as I say, like a hike, going up the likes of one of the Lake District fells, because as you can see right now, I'm in the Lake District National Park, and that there behind me is Crummock Water. Yeah, and it's another lovely day actually. It's quite warm. Anyways, we'll get into the bag. So first of all, I'll show you the current bag that I use. So this is my 60 litre Shimoda. As I say, I've used it for many years. It's been through all sorts, and it's still a good bag, apart from the squeaking, which, yeah, it's spoiling a lot of things. And this is the K&F 30 litre backpack. Now, you can see it is much smaller, but that 60 litre portion on the Shimoda is mainly this top section here that it's taken up, so I don't think I'll miss that part. I mean, I do put jackets and other bits and pieces in there. I don't necessarily feel like I need that extra 30 litres, but we'll see. So where we'll start is, so the material itself, it's a ripstop material, and what I will say is, in the description section there'll be everything about this bag, the actual material it's made out of, what the zips are made out of, anything else you want to know about the bag will be down there, including the link to go and check it out. I've got the champagne colourway. There is two colours, there's the champagne and there's the black, so I've gone for the champagne one because to me it's going to be easier to spot when I put it down, and if I'm looking about for it I should be able to see it pretty easily. This front section here, now this is somewhere where I'll maybe put my hoop bivvy that I've got, and also my other little bivvy, or you can also put another tripod across there, or possibly even just put a jacket in there if you just want to grab a jacket out quickly rather than having to rummage through the actual bag's pockets itself. You've got this front section, so it's magnetic, this top section here, that bit there. Now the reason why that's like that is they don't seem to have weather sealed this actual zip of this one here. Now I might be wrong, but it doesn't look like it's been weather sealed like the side zips just round here. Now I don't think that'll cause any problems. One thing to note though is, compared to my Shimoda, it literally, that is as far as it opens, just that, whereas my Shimoda will go all the way around, so you can stuff a lot more in there. You could probably still put as much in there if you need to. Like it's going to be difficult to show on there, but it's got little pockets inside where you can maybe put like filters or other bits and pieces inside that bit, or just stuff a jacket in there, or just stuff a tent in there if you need to. The bags are done the way that you want to set them up, you know what I mean? That's the thing with these bags. Everybody who's got one will set them up in a completely different way. This top pocket though, however, isn't too bad actually. It's a decent size. You can see it there. Now, I'd probably use that for batteries, possibly wires in this little section here. And then you've got a mesh section there as well, so you could probably put wires, torch, whatever you can think in there, food, depending on what you're going to be using the bag for. They're the main two top compartment sections there, and as I say, that one there and this little mesh front side. On the sides you've got two probably tripod holders slash, I don't know, drink holders as well if you need to. and you can actually expand them as well, so you can fit a bigger tripod in there or a bigger bottle, which is pretty good. They're not elasticated at the bottom like my Shimoda is. Now, whether or not that's a deal breaker, I don't know. I don't think it will be, to be honest with you, but that's just one thing to note, that they are not flexible at the bottom. Literally, you can make the top half section bigger, but the bottom bit pretty much stays as is. It just doesn't seem to want to move. Now, it's the same on the other side, you can see there, but pretty much mirrored on either side. There's no real difference, to be honest with you. What I will show you is, so there is a core unit in there. You just get a core unit with it, a bit like you do with your motor. Now, on this side, you've got this little pouch here. So that actually comes off, it's Velcro, but it's for your batteries. So you can put your batteries in that bit there. That's actually pretty good, that. I'm getting more surprises from it now, actually, because I didn't notice that before when I had a quick look at it. Now, the bag itself's only been with me for a couple of hours, but I do like that, because that means then you can just take that out, put your batteries. I mean, I've got a tray on the bottom of my tripod stand, so I can maybe just take that out, pop that on there, and then I've got it, and then when I'm not using it, go straight back in. I like that. That's handy. That is actually handy, because you can take that off there and use this bit for whatever you want. You can put other bits in there. That is good. Right, now the zips themselves are quite stiff at the moment, which they're always going to be like that when the bag's brand spanking new and it's literally just come out the wrapping. I mean, I've even still got the little sticker bit on there, but I will take that off. What I will say is the bag itself come double boxed, so it was well protected when it turned up. So that was good. Now I will show you the other side. Now this is the one where inside the core unit you can unzip that, set that up so you can just get straight in and get to your camera if you need to. So that's good. I mean, a lot of them do have that, but the fact that you can just zip it up. You've also got another sleeve in the side here as well, a little sleeve pouch. Possibly another fold-away jacket or something like that, or I don't know, a rain cover for a camera. There's all sorts you can put in, either bits and pieces. The bag itself is fully adjustable, so you can adjust it from these sizing on there. So I'm assuming it'd be like large, medium, small, or something like that, depending on how you want it set up. Now, the front straps have both got pockets with like a little elasticated pocket inside it as well. So I don't know, maybe put some snacks in there, or a little torch, or a pen. I don't know, it depends on what you're going to be using the bag for, you know what I mean? I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be for photography alone, you know what I mean? Like, it could be used for other things, but it is designed towards photographers because of the core unit and everything. But again, that's mirrored on either side. You've got this other side pocket there, same again, it's elasticated. So plenty of pockets on the front and on the outside and up on the top before you even get inside the bag itself. It's also got a whistle on this little section here, which is good for when you're up on fells or just out walking and you maybe, I don't know, in a bit of distress, or you see something, you know what I mean, and you want to call for something, blow that whistle. The cushion part of the backpack is actually removable. Now, on my Shimoda, the back section of the bag is the cushioning, whereas this has got cushioning there already on this back bit, but then this is removable if you need to. So again, if you want to take all this bit off and maybe just use it like that, I do think that that's an ideal size to take on a plane. I think that will be fine, because I've got a bag that isn't much smaller than that, and I can take it on a plane absolutely no bother at all. So that I like that. That's good. One thing to note as well when I was on K&F's website is there is no reviews of this bag. There's none, and This bag, when you go through the bag section, obviously depending on what order you put it in, obviously put it in the highest price. This is the highest price bag, which is sat at the bottom when, like, I think it's like recommendations or puts them in order of like who's actually purchased the bag. It's got no reviews, none at all. I couldn't find any reviews on YouTube of it either. So obviously when I was in contact with K&F, I said that I wanted to do a video about it, and this is what I wanted to do, and then obviously the rest of the videos that will follow. But yeah, I am surprised that there's just nothing out there about it, because from my initial impressions, it's well made. Like, even the stitching's good. Like, there's no like loose stitching on anything. It just seems to be very, very well put together. But anyways, to get into the main compartment, the core unit section. So let's, rather than the way that one, I just fold that to one side and I can unzip it. This one, you've got to undo the clasp. So that's done there. And then you need to fold that in, which, I mean, over time, you'll get used to it. Yeah, that needs to be folded over that side, so then that's out the road. That's then there out the road. You've then got zips. As I say, they're stiff, but they will loosen off after time. And this is the core unit. Now, Shimoda obviously sell large core units if you want one, but they usually send them with like a medium core unit. That's what you get with it straight away in this bag. And looking at that, I can quite easily fit the cameras that I've got, the lenses that I've got, and it's interchangeable in the way that you want to do it. So if I'm not using like my longer lens for when I'm going out for astro, I could quite easily put a star tracker in the top here with an extra ball head there, and then cameras, lenses. I would say I've still got spare space for some other bits and pieces. I'm quite happy with the way that that's set out. It looks good. This, you've got room for a 15-inch laptop. Now, it would be nice if some camera companies made one for a 17-inch laptop, because I just can't find one for my laptop at all. But if you don't use it for a laptop, you can always use it as an extra bit of space just to put something else in there. This part here, again, you can maybe put batteries in there, you can maybe put little filters in there, because they're not deep, these pockets. They are quite shallow, but you can put little bits and pieces in there that you can just, if you don't use those bits that often, they just stay in there then, can't you? You just get to them, as I say, like wires and things. But other than that, the actual core unit itself looks good. It comes with another rain cover, and it also comes with another zipped bag, which it almost looks like a shoe bag. Now, I don't think you're putting shoes in there, but if you're out camping or something like that, and you maybe want a bag to maybe put some dirty clothes in, that's probably the bag you can use. Or like me, when I'm out and about, it's probably going to be a bag I'll maybe put, actually like put like the bits and pieces for, like if I'm out doing astro, like the lens warmer and all that bits and pieces, just in there. I don't have to put it anywhere else then. But other than that, that is the bag itself. As I say, it seems extremely well made, but only time will tell, and I will be putting it through all sorts. I mean, living in Cumbria, it could be boiling hot like it has been today, and then absolutely chucking it down the next minute. Now, it is going to take some getting used to, because I'm used to the fact that, as I've been using the Shimoda bag for a very, very long time, I know what it's like. It's good, it just works. I do wish that there was a bottle compartment on the front where I can just grab a bottle out and have a drink, rather than having it round the side. It's not a deal breaker, again, as I say. Oh, I forgot to mention these ones. There's actually pockets on the front here as well, on either side of the actual waist strap. So you've got two pockets in there, actually quite big. So again, snacks. Yeah, probably would be for snacks actually. Yeah, snacks. Decent size to put the bigger head torch that I've got in there. Again, good. But the main thing to take away from that bag is it just, as I say, from my initial impressions, it does seem well made. So it's similar material to the Shimoda. It is obviously smaller than the 60 litre version, but it's probably about a similar size to some of Shimoda's other bags. It does look and feel a lot better than some of the other K&F bags that I've seen in the past. Like it is a premium bag. But like I said, description for everything will be down below, including the links to the actual bag itself. Go and check it out if you want to, or wait for the videos to come along, which hopefully won't be too long, because we'll be out and about all over the shop, just hoping that the bag doesn't squeak. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.